Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Anik Putri Syafira. Today, I want to talk to you about my answer for the final test questions in critical reading. In here, we have two texts. The first one is English and motivation, and the second one is place with English proficiency are fairer and more open. Okay, we start from the first one. Sorry. Okay. English and motivation. Brought by digital tools, the 21st century has seen an unprecedented exchange of information and ideas across borders. As global English skills improve and the cost of travels and communication decline, that exchange will only speed up. The science Today, scientists and engineers simply cannot afford to miss out on global innovation because of language barrier. And it is not just them who need to access new idea. In every field, professionals need to stay abreast of international best practice. For companies too, a culture a culture of English proficiency make it possible to tap pools of talent and expertise that, just a few years ago, would have been out of reach. Reflecting these trends, we have found a high correlation between English proficiency and the Global Talent Competitiveness Index, or GREP-A, a report that assesses a country's ability to attract, develop, and retain skilled workers. Okay, this my answer. In here, I have three things. The first one is assumption, second one is reason, and the third is summary. So, my assumption for the first text is English and innovation are connected in a global context. Why? In terms of the global exchange of information and ideas, this is because digital provide facilities for the exchange of more information and idea across countries. So, when with English language proficiency becoming more widespread and travel costs more affordable, global communication will become faster and more efficient. In addition, there is a high relationship between English proficiency and the global talent competitive index. Countries that have good level of English proficiency tend to able to attract, develop, and retain skilled jobs. In summary, English supports global innovation by providing wider access to various files to increase knowledge and practice. And by mastering English, it will be easy to attract, develop, and retain the desired jobs. Next. Okay, and then for the second one, the second text is places with higher English proficiency are fairer and more open. There is an increasing clear relationship between a society and connectedness to the world, its level to equality and freedom, and its level of English. The simplest relationship to explain is between a country's level of outward focus and its English. It is a very circle. place that engage heavily with the world economically, scientifically, and diplomatically, and extra need English, so English become a priority. And through their engagement with the world, adults have more exposure of English, which in turn raises proficiency. The more complex the relationship is between English and fairness, and yet we find strong and consistent correlation between English and gender equality, social mobility, and freedom. Inequality appears to dampen English proficiency, perhaps by leaving a portion of the population behind when it comes to English learning opportunities. Next. Okay, for the second text, I have assumption that global engagement indirectly affects the increase of English proficiency. The reason is this is because places that have high connectivity tend to have a high level of English proficiency as well. In addition, two places that have involvement with the world have a need to speak English, so that later it will trigger an increase in focus and mastery of English. In in summary, English is not only a tool for communicating globally, but also has an impact on society, connectedness, justice, and level of inequality. A place's level of engagement in the global realm can drive improvement in English. Therefore, understanding and mastering English is not only a communication skills but also has a broader implication in building a globally connect connect society. Next. I think that's all from me. Thank you for your attention. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.